Yeah, when you talk about winning football at any level, it starts up front. You have to have quality offensive line to be able to run the football, protect the passers when you need to get downfield and make those plays on third and long. But as far as defensively goes, especially in the MIAA, you got to be able to stop the run. And when you get the ability to be able to stop that run and get teams into the long down situations, then you've got to have the ability to rush the passer, because quarterbacks in this conference are good enough to beat you throwing the football. I think we got a good mix of those guys. We're able to recruit to some size, which we need at this university. Be able to get some length, be able to get some guys that we can develop, and have the ability to be able to put the weight on to be able to stop the run, yet still be athletic enough to be able to impact the passing game.
The other half of the special teams, you coaches talk about this class and what you guys have.
Yeah, we got we're still putting some of that stuff together. We did end up getting a long snapper to come in locally that's going to be able to help us likely immediately in that situation. I know we have a punter kicker that's returning that's going to be very beneficial to us. Big thing for us right now is just padding this class with as many athletes as we can get, because the path to getting on the football field, the path to being able to build the depth and build the field position, gain the field position that you need each and every game, especially in this conference, comes down to having the depth to be able to play in the special teams, whether that's the kickoff unit, the punt unit, kickoff return, punt return. So we feel like we've addressed some of those needs with the athleticism across the board as far as the skill positions there, and we feel like we've gained some size that can help us in a few of the other areas that will need to be addressed as well in the special teams.
Coach, back to the defensive line. You might pinpoint some of these guys individually. Who stands out as maybe a pass rusher and maybe a run stopper?
Yeah, I mean, Jeremiah Fordham that came in from us from Hutchinson Community College, he's going to be a guy that's going to be able to impact us right away. He's got a good mix. He's got some size. He's obviously coming out of the Jayhawk Conference. He's going to have played against some very quality competition throughout the course of his career up there. We feel like he's a guy that can be able to step in here, help us right away. We were able to gain some length locally here with Carson Brown out of Kellyville. He's another one of those bigger guys. He's going to be a 6'4", 6'5", 250-pound guy. He'll be 285 before he can blink when he gets into a weight room and gets big. Athletic. He's very raw, which is great. We got the ability to develop him, bring him in, and do some things with him. Likely starting at a strong side defensive end, but with his size and his frame is going to likely be able to drop down there into the 3 technique. Chance Kelly out of Catoosa is another one, long, high motor, very, very good football player that's when you're able to steal one as close from you as Catoosa, from a great program up there with Aaron Meyer, you're gonna get a really good one. Ended up taking 2 guys. We actually signed 3 guys out of Killeen Shoemaker. Two of them were defensive linemen. Zion Carter Bryant, a big, very long, again, a 6'4" guy. More of your true pass rusher, has a length, big hands, long arms, good bendability, good burst when he gets off the ball, getting to the quarterback. He'll be a great addition to our weak side defensive end position. And then Marquez Chapman, interior guy, again, big guy, thick guy, one of those guys that's a little bit more ready-made, coming out of a really good program down there in Central Texas that has the size, the ability to be able to sit in there, hold up against the run game, and still be able to impact the passing game. Christian Curl out of Allen, Texas. Obviously, Allen's a name that everybody knows from the Dallas Metroplex, 6A Division I, won a state championship 2 years ago. Believe that the semifinal game between Duncanville and them was probably the state championship game in the state of Texas this year. Comes from a tremendous football program. Is coached extremely well at Allen High School, and a guy that, quite frankly, was probably a little bit under recruited because they had 2 Division I guys that were playing right beside him in Jaden Jernigan and Seth Myers. So they had a couple guys there that were in front of him at those spots. So, you know, we were able to get a bunch of guys in there that have a ton of stuff that they bring to the table, have a ton of ability, you know, and you know, and shoot, the pass rusher that I might be most excited about is coming out of Dallas Lincoln with Jalen Thomas. I mean, he's a heck of a football player too. He can come off that edge, a little bit smaller, a little bit burstier type of a guy that's phenomenal. And then Jaden Brown out of Choctaw, another one that's you know, big body, big size, able to come in there and has the ability to get in here and you know, put the size on, put the weight on once he gets developed here into the program. But we couldn't be more excited about all these guys that we have coming in. I think it's a good start. I think we're still looking, we're still searching out there. We still would like, if possible, to be able to shepherd a few of these guys and be able to redshirt them and get them developed even further, get them a little bit more accustomed to the system and everything in there while they continue to develop the size and the strength that it takes to compete in the MIAA every single week, because it's obviously a tough schedule and no out of conference, and you know there's no off weeks in the MIAA. So, but we're real excited with where we're at. We got a lot of opportunities here. We feel like we've got some guys that are ready made to come in, and we feel like we've built some depth that can help us moving forward.